How about now? That should be working. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I I figured it out. Can you hear me now, David? You should, because I installed something new and forgot that I left the settings on. I installed voice meter. Can you hear me now? Working now. How's it sound? Pretty decent? Let's fix that. See, well, you know what? I was kind of rushing. How's that sound? Thank you for joining. This is this is why I installed this software so I could do stupid shit like stuff like that. You know, just welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, that was for me, but for you, oh, for the love of God. I yeah, I mean, I could add sound effects. I could be silly when somebody join. Would you care to join? Do I need to text you all night, like always? I know your name's David, and I've never seen you. You could be a woman, for all I know. Boohoo for us, I guess. Yeah, I downloaded. I stole basically some sound. Where did that come from? Some sound effects, and I think they'd be okay. Like this when I try to say something funny. you know. Pretty cool. Anyway, it's a virtual soundboard because I was going to buy an actual soundboard because you can get it for $100. I do a pretty decent job, but I'd need which is funny because I prefer non-USB products, but you need to use an actual standard. Did you invite Chris and Justin? I can enjoy. I don't have Chris's info. To be honest with you, I have Justin's. Try that. Don't forget, he's got a wife and kids. I'm gonna get my phone. It's pretty funny. It's just the three of us all the time, and whoever wanders in, like our friends from Ireland, who shit's got to be like 4 o'clock in the morning there. Excuse me 1 second. All right, let's give it a try. I know I got Justin's info. No, this was spur of the moment because you suggested it. Some people have me on alert. God knows why. Hey, there's Justin. Absolutely. I would love it. Are you kidding? Always. Share. That's not it. Invite. There it is. I don't know why I haven't done it, but I have not collected Chris's personal information. I really should. But he's only actually come on live one time, and it was like a very big deal to him because he's exceptionally shy. Don't know why. He was great. Justin's my number 2 fan. Well, you know what happens when number 2 hits the fan. David, I would love if you would come in. You're like a big mystery to everybody. That's the link there, Justin. Come on in. Justin's got me on alert. Whoever has me on alert will know I'm here. Johnny Drone Flyer. Shy like you. You are a shy guy. You know, and handsome too. Johnny's got to be my, no offense, Justin, because Johnny actually talks to me personally, and I've met him. He's got to be like my favorite guy. Him and Justin's up there too. I met Justin in Florida. He's always ready to support me. Ladies and gentlemen, see, Johnny, you missed all this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for, this is not smooth. Let's hear it for Johnny Drone Flyer.
What's up?
Now let's hear it for our friend Justin. Come on. Oh, it didn't play.
Trying to get that soundboard to work.
Still working it. Oh, there's our fans.
Yeah, I was going to go on Adrian's show tonight, but apparently his internet crashed on him.
Oh, well, you know, the world's not that lucky. You're welcome, Johnny. It's not said without reason. I mean, you're obviously a decent human being, and I'm a nice person, and you know, I'm always glad to see you.
Oh, and for anybody who was in Matt's live stream yesterday, sorry if I didn't answer you, but I didn't have the chat pulled up.
And he didn't want to. So.
Well, I didn't have the chat pulled up, and Matt wasn't really like displaying a lot of it on the screen. So,
well, that's the answer. He didn't have the chat pulled up because he didn't want to.
And a couple of people kind of felt upset because I wasn't answering them, but it wasn't intentional.
John, you want to come in? Show us how it's done? Or is the ambient taking over? Oh, there's an echo? I don't hear it.
Hold on, let me check my settings, make sure that echo cancellation's on.
Is it okay? Is it echoing when Justin talks or I talk or both? Delightful. Oh, I heard that. Now I'm really hearing it. What are you doing, man?
I'm not sure what that is. Does that sound better?
It says it's coming from you. Yeah, it's lower, but I can still hear it.
Is your echo cancellation?
Of course. But I'll check.
I don't know what that is. Because I'm hearing myself play back like you have the audio turned up on something else.
It's gone. It's gone. What'd you do?
Okay. I don't know.
You don't know what you did. Well, thank you for that, help. I appreciate it. You're a good guy. Did you change something? Just
no. But now I'm hearing it again. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Hey, when I mute my mic, tell me if you still hear anything. So I hear some kind of buzzing noise.
Do you?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's this software. Let me, which would be a shame because it seems to be working pretty good. You know.
I mean, it could be the software. Maybe when somebody else gets in, it starts acting up or something. Because all my settings are normal. I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know. I want it to work right. Okay. Well, hey, Matt's here. Matty, come in and say hello. There you go. I mean, it could be me. I could have the settings. I know I have the settings goofy on this intentionally.
Yeah, I hear like this light buzzing noise. All right, now it went away, whatever you did. See, when you muted your mic, all that noise went away. I can't hear you, but all the noise went away. Whatever that buzzing noise was.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's like as soon as you muted it, it all went away.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's still some kind of buzzing noise. I don't know what that is.
I have to set this up properly, I suppose. I guess cheating doesn't work. How about everybody else in there? How do we sound? I'm muted. Okay. If I do this, that's the settings I had it at. John, you still getting an echo? Okay. Well, I guess I can't use these cheat settings. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna put in banana and actually follow the directions.
AZ drone dude said it's good now.
No, I will. I'll follow the directions. Shut up. I'm sorry, what?
I said AZ drone dude said it's good.
It's good now? I just put it back where it was.
I mean, it sounds fine to me, but all I hear is a light buzzing noise. It's like super minimal, but I can hear it.
All right. John, you still getting an echo? I mean, we're good. It's good we're doing this because I'm playing around with this software for the first time. So,
yeah, because we never got a chance one day to do it.
Right.
If you were, yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. You haven't really got to test it with somebody else on the other end, so maybe that's what's affecting it.
Possibly. You know, it's funny. I hear small children in the background.
It's probably might be my kids.
I know it is. That was a joke. Just sometimes I try to be funny. It's fine. That little buzzing noise is always there, but it's fine. All right.
Let me listen to my phone and see if I hear anything.
Okay. No, I can get rid of it. So I directed the audio to digital out, which I'm not using, which is not the right way to do it. Hey, Johnny Drone Flyer. Digital.
What's up?
Which I'm not using. Hi, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
Oh, none. We were just watching a LSU game on a patio, chilling out a little bit.
Hi, Johnny.
What's up, Johnny?
None. We were just watching a LSU game on a patio. Echo.
Yeah, there's a lot of echo.
What's up, Johnny? None. We were just watching a LSU game on a patio. Echo.
Anything?
All right, I got rid of the software. Now it's regular mic.
All right, now is Johnny still there?
No, he kicked himself out apparently. Johnny, try again.
Yeah, I think there's some kind of issue with that software jiving with the damn StreamYard. It may just not be compatible with StreamYard, or either that, or you just haven't found the
No,
right
it
setting.
is. I just don't have it set up right.
Hey,
It may just not be compatible with StreamYard, or either that. There it goes again.
No, it is. I just don't have it set up right.
I don't. Hey,
It may just not be compatible with StreamYard, or either that. There it goes again.
No, it is. I just don't have it set up right.
I don't. Hey,
It may just not be compatible with StreamYard, or either that. Now it's just looping. Now it's just looping and looping.
It's just Johnny, though. I mean, I have it turned off.
Maybe it's his.
I switched over
microphone
directly
settings.
to my mic. This is it.
Maybe it's his microphone settings on his computer. I don't know. Every once in a while, it seems like Johnny has issues with that, and then he'll fix it, and it will work fine.
Which I know he had an issue with me before, and then he came back, and eventually it worked, and he had no idea why. Only does it on this show. Other shows, Johnny. Hey, Matt, back off. Why? This isn't a show, first of all. This is me and you, having a chat.
Well, there's been plenty of times where Johnny's been on your live, and it hasn't done that.
I know, many times. Most of the time. Until recently. And I'm not running the software right now. I closed it down. So.
Huh.
I changed my settings. I'm going direct mic like I normally do.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on there.
I don't know. What was it? Hangar talk. I think so.
Yeah, because everything seems to be working fine now. It's just every time Johnny pops in for some reason it.
Oh, all right. You know what? It's about time I joined your club. I enjoy your program and I like you a lot. So, you're worth $3 a month to me. Although I belong to too many clubs. If my wife knew.
Yeah, where is Doc tonight?
Doc Murdoch?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have his. I need to start collecting people's direct information so I have Johnny's, and I have Matt's, and I have you. Funny thing is that Dave, there, AZ Drone, he tells me, "Oh, why don't you contact these guys?" And I don't have his contact information, but he finds me anyway.
Yeah, I don't have Doc's contact information either.
No.
I just randomly run into him on other people's live feeds.
Got 8 people in here. No, must be nothing else going on.
Well, I mean, with Adrian canceling his show tonight because of his internet, nobody really has anything to watch either. Because most people would be watching his show still right about now. Because usually he doesn't get done.
You're very complimentary. You're very complimentary to me. I appreciate it. I like that.
No, but you're giving everybody something to do because they're normally watching Adrian.
Yeah,
right now.
Of course. Let me see. Art, Bill is going to ask you what is that green next to my name, so you have to explain it to him. What green? Is there green next to his name? I see blue. I mean, I can make Art. Let's make him a moderator, see if that helps. All right, Art, you are now moderator. See if that changes anything. I'm gonna reset this crap. I'm gonna put on the Banana. It's called same software, Banana. And there's a guy online that steps you step by step, so that you can control all the audio through that software. I just didn't want to go that far. I just wanted some sound effects, And apparently, you got to do it the right way, or you end up with this problem here. Hey, Johnny, do you want to try again?
Hey, give me 1 sec, Bill. I'll be right back.
Okay. No, you can't leave. Anyway, awesome. I know. Don't you feel important now? You're a moderator on my stream. All right. I hope you're feeling better. I hate to hear when people I know are feeling ill. Okay, Johnny, we're going to give it a shot. Feeling better. I hate to hear when people
What's
I know
up?
are feeling ill. Okay, Johnny, we're gonna give it a shot. I'm hearing my audio.
Feeling better. Hate to hear when.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Feeling ill.
I don't know why
We're gonna give it a shot.
Justin is fine, but you're not. I'm hearing my audio.
Feeling better. Hate to hear when.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Feeling ill.
I don't know why
We're gonna give it a shot.
Justin is fine, but you're not.
yeah, because I was on all stream today and I did a live stream. I've never had trouble.
I know. I don't know why
We're gonna give it a shot.
Justin is fine, but you're not.
Yeah, because I was on all stream today and I did a live stream. Remove Justin for a minute, and then we can invite him back. Let me just see something. Yeah, because I was on
He's muted.
live stream. Remove Justin for a minute, and then we can invite him back. Let me just see something. It's still doing it.
He's muted.
Yeah. For a minute, then we can invite him back. Let me just see something. It's still
Yeah,
doing
you get it's a delay audio to you back to me.
Yeah.
Now you fixed it somehow the other night. I don't know if you know what you did, but no, you're muted right now, brother. Somehow.
Well, I got on my phone.
I don't know if you know what you did, but no, you're muted right now, brother. Mute myself? Okay.
Well, I got on my phone.
I don't know if you know what you did.
Testing 1 2 testing.
No, you're muted
testing.
right now, brother. Mute myself? Okay.
Well, I got on my phone.
I don't know if you know what you did.
Testing 1 2 testing.
No, you're muted
testing.
right now, brother. Mute myself? Okay.
Well, I got on my phone.
I don't know if you know what you did.
Testing 1 2
No,
testing.
you're muted right now, brother. Mute myself? Okay.
Well, I got on my phone.
I don't know if you know what you did.
Testing 1 2
No, you're muted right now, brother. Mute myself? Okay.
Well, I got on my phone.
I don't know if you know what you did.
Testing 1 2
No, you're muted. Matt, why don't you jump in and see if you have the same problem? I'd appreciate it. Matt, why don't you jump in and see if you have the So Johnny's muted now, and I didn't do it, so he must have muted himself. Well, at least I get to look at that face. He's such a good guy. He's so patient. I don't understand why it's just Johnny's feed, but maybe it's not. So far, we only know that Justin's. So he's back.
Hey, is your Bluetooth on your computer, Johnny?
Johnny,
'Cause I
did you hear that?
Because I know sometimes if the Bluetooth is on, it can affect different sounds in the computer. Like if he has his Bluetooth connected and doesn't realize it.
Art, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy your dinner. Appreciate you stopping in. Matt's coming. All right. Let's see if I can get 2 out of 3.
It's got to be just some type of setting that's probably not StreamYard. It's probably something in his computer.
I don't know.
Because it's like
he ran his show the other day, and we had no problem with Ray in there and 2 other guests. But then again, he was running the software, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Because it sounds like his computer or his tablet, whatever he's using, it sounds like it's hearing itself.
Yeah.
And then it's repeating everything.
Pretty
much. That's what it sounds like to me.
He's working on something. Matt says he's coming.
I don't know what is going on with that. I know I had my Bluetooth turned on one day and it was connected to my headphones and it was screwing my sound up real bad. And I couldn't figure it out for like a half hour. And finally I clicked the Bluetooth off and it fixed everything.
David, I know you want to throw shit on my stream. I appreciate that. Thank you. Normally, Johnny is good. Never seen any issues. Okay, thank you. I know that. Bastard. Did I work today? Yeah, I was at work today. I actually had to go in early. I closed last night. Didn't get out of there till nearly 1. And I had to be back at 9 in the morning and open up the next day. The phone is sitting right here, waiting for the phone calls. He was busy when I left, so no phone calls though. So I guess everything she's doing okay. The trainee, thank God. I'm missing all my favorite channels, stream channels, because I'm working all these nights.
Well, that job at the dollar store, I don't know what's going on with
that. David likes my streaming. You're okay with me. Still waiting for it. Where's Matt? Johnny's doing something. Are the people coming out now? That you're busy? Yeah, we've been busy. We've actually, Florida has been, pretty open. We actually opened the bowling center up last May, so we've been open a year. But yeah, it's definitely picking up. We've definitely been much busier.
Our bowling alley just opened up a big laser tag. They added a laser tag thing onto the bowling alley.
What bowling alley is that?
Cypress Lanes Bowling Alley in Winter Haven.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yep, in the biz, heard of them. That's cool. I mean, the Green Acres closed. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if that means anything to you. Green Acres is a pretty popular West Palm area bowling center that's been around for like ever, and they're closing up.
What, did the pandemic hit them hard, or what? Are they just?
Yeah, it's just been tough. The whole business has been tough even before the pandemic. The bowling's not what it used to be. Bowling, you opened up a bowling alley, and you had 3 shifts of bowling, no problem, filled house. Now people do this. They sit in front of their computers. It's just not what it used to be. So
I mean, honestly, I only go bowling maybe once a year, if that. I rarely go.
Well, screw you.
Look, I bowl a solid like 120.
I was invited out of, this is David here, AZ Drone. I was invited out of town to a friend's cabin, close to a few lakes, but the first time my sciatica started acting and I couldn't walk this morning. Wow. So are you saying you bowled and it aggravated your sciatica? Because I've heard that before. I've heard it all, actually.
Well, there's a lot of twisting in bowling, too.
Sure. You can't wait on one side.
Just like golf, there's a lot of twisting in golf, too.
Well, here's the thing. I have a bad back. I have arthritis and what is it called? Something disc disease in my lower back. Anyway, so when it's acting up, I bowl straight up and down and keep the shoulders straight and go back to the basics and just raise the arm. And the funny thing is, I bowl better. So it forces me to stick to the basics and pay attention to what I'm doing because it hurts. But it's not fun. It's not fun though.
So I went to go do a 30-second time lapse, like a hyperlapse shot today. And they look like shit when you turn the drone anytime in the hyperlapse shot. So just keep that in mind if you're doing one. Because I was going and I went into a big figure 8 over my neighborhood and I was turning super slow and it distorts the picture so bad. The video, it's horrible. So if you're doing
if you want just hands off and let it go. I see David has gained 60 pounds during COVID. Well, now's the time to get that foreign girlfriend because, all this weight makes it look like you're very successful. Let's try Johnny. Well, now's the time to get that foreign girlfriend because all this weight.
Just get on your phone, Johnny.
Successful.
I will.
Let's try Johnny. Well, now's the time to get that foreign girlfriend.
Yeah, he got to get on his phone.
I don't know what's going on with his. He never has any problems until, I don't know. Usually he's pretty good. His computer.
Yeah, see, Matt sounds fine. So it's
Yeah,
definitely
you sound good. You know, you're not as handsome as Johnny, but you sound good.
Yeah, right. I'm not as bald as him either. I got to cut my hair. I got to shave my head. It's getting long.
Yeah, shave that a little closer. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Matt.
Drives me
Thank you.
crazy.
You know, this is actually the first time, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I had my software running because I'd like some applause.
Where's the clapper, man? Johnny got the clapper. I don't get the clapper.
I'm putting that software back on. You're the first. This is the first time that Matt's actually joined me in here.
Yeah. Usually I get tied up on the weekends this late because of the kids and shit, trying to get them to sleep. But the little ones are down now, so I finally caught a break.
summertime sucks when you have kids.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
They fucking
The
eat
wife
up everything in the house.
The wife has got a full-time job during the day now, so during the week, Monday through Friday, I'm at home with all three girls, the dog, the cat, by myself. It drives me crazy.
Are you hearing a buzz or no?
Nah, I'm on my phone now. Should be okay.
Yeah, you're good. Ambient
Johnny?
time.
Hey, your phone's actually got a good picture.
I don't know what's up with I don't know. That's the only person I ever had any trouble with. But
Weird, man.
That was for you, Johnny.
You know what's weird is I've never seen that kind of echo in any live stream. Not like that does. It just keeps on replaying. Never seen that before.
It's not quite an echo. It's
like an endless loop.
Loop. It's looping, yeah.
There's nothing on because I streamed this morning live and I was on ArtCo earlier. So
yeah. Weird, man.
It could just be some weird glitch where his tablet just isn't lining up with your computer for some reason.
Can you guys sound effects? Wait a second.
What is that?
I don't know.
I just heard a click.
Hold on a second.
Maddie, what's up?
Hey, there it is. Chilling, bro. Waiting on my Femi Mini.
Oh, Frederick's getting it to you?
Yeah, he's sending it out. He's sending me mine on Monday, and then he's sending one to Mike in Chicago.
Oh, good.
So I'll see how it goes, bro. Everybody's been back and forth with that freaking drone.
Like I said, hey, when you send it back, just send it back without batteries.
Without a battery, screw that. I'll send it to you. Well, you already have one. What the hell would I send it to you for?
I need batteries though. That's what I say. I'll send the batteries back to Frederick.
Still can't get any, huh?
You know, they were for sale last Friday, and he said they were on for about 30 minutes yesterday, but I didn't see them. I mean, I don't know.
I don't understand, Johnny. You sent yours back with the batteries and you didn't get them back?
No. He's got a friend who's getting him a Femi Mini to test, and he's got some extra batteries, I believe. But you can't order extra batteries for the Femi Mini as of yet.
No.
Well, if they do have them, they're probably going to sell out really quick because everybody's trying to get them.
They sold out like an hour, and they supposed to have 500 of them. They like $44, so it's not. You know.
Well, they're cheap, so you bet your ass people are buying them by the bulk. I mean, with as cheap as they are, I'd buy 5 at a time.
I mean, I hadn't even looked at eBay. They might have some on there for resale, you know.
Well, I mean, they're probably. You would think they might be focusing on putting out the Pro batteries right now, so they might not have a decent supply.
Well, this month is supposed to be the month they put out the Pro battery and the orange one. So Freddie will tell me as soon as they get released. He'll tell me. He usually does. He's pretty good with keeping me on track with that.
Apparently, those mini SEs are supposed to fly off the shelves too.
Oh, they're gonna be gone. I hope Walmart's got to have a shit ton in stocks because those things are gonna fly, bro.
And everybody's like, "Oh, why would they do this?" I mean, I think it's how obvious is it? I mean, they want
smart as shit.
Yeah, take over the 200 to 300 market, which is what's there. I mean, the Bug 16, which is apparently depends who you listen to. Marcus had really bad luck with it.
Yeah,
3 other guys had good luck with it. I think it's
you have like Holy Stone and what's the other one?
All the ones that we grew up on learning how to fly. Pretty much, that's how I learned, by flying those cheap ones.
Well,
but look, the Femi Mini was $319 at release. So if DJI sells that mini SE for $299, which is what the price point is,
Right.
who's going to buy the FEMI? Nobody's going to buy the FEMI. Nobody.
Not especially you can't get it for $319 anymore. You know.
No. But the $299 price point on that SE though, I don't know because I've yet to see a leak on a Flymore combo.
They said it was supposed to. I heard it was going for $249.
I found a picture. I shared it in one of the groups. Somebody found it on the you know how they put those cardboard things up where you got to take the paper off and you got to walk it up to the customer service desk to get the item.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. And right on top it said Mini SE and then it said $299.
Okay.
I saw that too.
But
even
wasn't that drone like $349 brand new a while back, or was that refurb?
The original?
Yeah.
The original Mavic Mini was
It was $399 and the Flymore was $499.
$498 for the Flymore.
Yeah, I mean, $299 is. I mean, especially if they change the remote or something, it's not. I mean, it's okay deal. I mean, I guess $300. You know, they're gonna what it is gonna get people started. You know, and then they'll move up to something else, of course.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's for. The question is though, is what's going on with the extra batteries in Flymore?
But give
I don't know.
Walmart 6 months and they'll end up dropping that price by like $50.
David's
Oh yeah, they always do.
David's got a question for you, Johnny. AZ Drone Dude, he says, Johnny, I bought 2 FEMI mini batteries for $110 plus tax and shipping, $125. Is it a good price, or was I screwed by Chinese as usual?
Well, I think they were like $49.95, and I'm sure they're gonna get a little shipping, so that's not too bad.
You paid $125 for shipping. Is that what he's saying?
No.
Oh, plus shipping total. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what it looks like. 110 plus shipping is $125.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's $62 a battery. I mean, that's not too bad, I don't guess.
Yeah, but look at the mini batteries; they're only like $40.
Yeah, he wrote 125. He wrote 125 each.
Each battery.
That's what he wrote.
Yeah. No.
What?
I hope he didn't pay that much.
No.
There's some Asian fella laughing at you right now. Sorry, bro.
That's probably why he wrote. He wrote he was screwed by the Chinese. There you go.
Yeah, I was thinking it's 125 for 2, but I don't. Yeah, if you paid 125 each, cancel that order. You know.
I would.
Yeah, but you have endless.
I would.
Money. He owns like 300 drones.
Yeah,
David,
I'm sure he's got plenty.
No, he owns 50 FPVs, 21 or is it 22 camera drones now?
Yeah, I think he's got a Skydio. He's never even flown. It's still in the original packaging.
Yeah.
I want a Skydio.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I can't see the chat. So
Rover. You got Pro? Oh, you got Pro batteries. Oh, that's different. He's saying he somehow got the Pro batteries.
$125 each for the Pro battery. That's a lot.
That's ridiculous. That's more than an Air 2 battery. The Air 2
That's a
battery
lot.
is only 115.
Did you actually get them, David, or?
Well, let me tell you what these guys do. Like, Banggood and AliExpress and them. You remember how when they're not in stock or they're not ready to sell them out, they put that price point really high? Remember the FEMI Mini when it first got released, before they sold it, the price said $999. Remember? That might be, he may have paid for it before it got released. That's why he paid so much.
Yeah, they actually had a battery on there for $999 one time. So,
I mean, as far as I know, Pro version batteries haven't shipped yet. As far as I know.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
That's the thing, though, is an Air 2 battery is not even that expensive. They're only 115 brand new. That's crazy. That's an insane price for a drone that size for a replacement battery.
Yeah, that's definitely low.
Has he? I wonder if he's gotten. Have you gotten them yet? What was his name? David.
That's what I asked him. I'm waiting for a response here. Did you actually get them?
He hadn't answered.
What was his name again? Bill? David?
His real name's David. Yeah.
David. Okay.
He doesn't have a cancel. No, he hasn't received them. I don't have the cancel option, so I sent an email to the seller to ask to cancel the order.
Oh, a seller, which means he bought it off of somebody private. Oh, yeah.
Honestly, they might be black market too. They might have got their hands on some and are selling them like a scalper.
Or
Yeah.
I don't think the pro version was supposed to be out to like what, June the 30th or something like that.
Yeah, they're available. They're available. They're just not on the market for sale yet. Like, I know Freddie's got a couple of them, and he's done battery tests. All I know is that if they haven't sent them yet, and you can get a hold of the seller, cancel that shit.
Well, even if it's AliExpress, you can go in there and cancel from the seller.
Yeah, he bought it from AliExpress. I want to pull that up real quick. I want to see something.
Well,
Honestly, he shouldn't pay more than $100 for 2 batteries.
well,
Yeah,
AliExpress
that's what it
will
should be.
cancel that shit. You know,
Yep.
It's
and-
like a Mini 2 battery, I think, is only what, $45 or $50.
Yeah, I think they're like $49. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Mini 2 battery or the Mini 1 batteries, you can get those. I think they're going for like $35.
Yeah, because
They're actually a lot cheaper.
I ordered some landing pads from AliExpress about a month ago, and I was gonna get 5 of them because they were like $3 a piece, and they only sent one for $31. I was gonna get 5. I think it was 6 of them I was supposed to get, and so I emailed them, and they gave me my money back within a few hours. So.
It's hit or miss with AliExpress. So they're like DJI. Sometimes they have good customer service. Sometimes they don't.
I can't even find it.
I'm checking his link here.
Oh, did he leave a link?
Yeah, he put a link
Yeah,
in the chat. Yeah.
Oh shit, I wasn't in the chat.
$108.99 for one battery.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that person
the
probably
price-
sold them out.
That price is so high because they don't have any. That's why it's like that. That's not normally the price.
Maybe you can cancel through AliExpress.
Yeah, see, they're asking $108 for the shit. Even the standard batteries, they're asking $108. That's not correct.
Yeah, that's not correct. Yeah.
No. FEMI will release they'll release when they go on sale. That's when you get the price when they start selling them. So, David, if I were you, I'd get a refund and then just wait until FEMI starts releasing the battery out, and they're probably going to cost you $40 a piece.
Yeah.
Honestly, just
43.
wait till
43.
Yeah, wait till Amazon and Walmart have them on their site, and then just buy them from them.
Or you could take it and put it on the shelf and fly your Mini through DJI. I don't know. Johnny, you've been having good luck with your drone. So
Yeah, my FEMI, I tell you what, I mean, I'll be honest with you. You know what, the camera, you know, it rivals the Mini 2. I'll be honest with you.
Johnny, you see they got the freaking the Xeno Mini Pro batteries up now.
I'll have to mute Johnny for now.
$66 for a Xeno Mini Pro battery.
Oh, really?
Yep, AliExpress.
That's pretty good. You can get the battery before you can get the drone. That's always the option.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's.
What is the FEMI Mini? What is the camera on that 4K? It's 30 frames or 60 frames?
4K 30.
30.
Same as
Yep.
the Mini too.
Yep.
The colors are very bright. I mean, you know, some people say they're too saturated, but I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, I've definitely had I mean, after that second or third update, I mean, it flies really good.
Well, we all know, seriously, that DJI did the SC because of that FEMI Mini, in my opinion. You know, you got to be in around the same price range.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Them, and people like MJX, they released a Bug 16. It's got a gimbal on it.
Same kind of transmission system.
Yeah.
You know, it just seems to just way too close. And yeah, I understand there's no follow me with that, but of course you could always Litchi the Mini one.
Litchi app. Yeah, Litchi app, you can do that.
Yeah. And it's probably as good or better. I mean, I don't know if it's better, but at least I'll bet you it's as good.
Yeah, Dave said he found a cancellation link and canceled it. Yeah, good deal. I mean, I would. I mean, you know, I could write Pro on my battery with a martial art, and I'll send it to you for $79.
Do you guys see? I bought a really cheap action cam.
Yeah, I've seen that on your motorcycle helmet, right?
Yeah, boy,
Yep.
it sucks. Well, I mean, the
That
video
bad, huh? Where'd you
It's-
buy it from?
for $41, Amazon. It's a
Oh.
Ape Man, APEMAN, A79. It's not new. It's been around a couple of years. It allegedly does and you know what's funny? The 4K 30 video is actually pretty good, but the 4K 30 doesn't have image stabilization. And so if it was sitting on a tripod and I was using it like that, it's not that bad. And
On a motorcycle?
well, that's it. So you put it on 2.7 or below with the image stabilization, and the quality just severely drops. And what else happened was I played around with it so much to work because I don't have a full helmet, which I really should have, but I can't put the camera here, so it's up here, and then I have a pull down lens, and I have the microphone like here. And in the meantime, messing around with it before I used it the first time, I lost the foam cover for the microphone. So the first time I used it, I went without any cover on the lanyard mic. And it's impossible. I mean, you can hear me talking. I get on the bike, and then as soon as I start moving, you hear the motor a little bit, and then any motion, any speed at all.
Chris is in. Oh, man, Chris.
Just terrible. So I bought 5 dead cats for like $10 that fit on the.
Bill, what's the old saying? You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Well, GoPro is like DJI when it comes to action cameras. Like, they have the market. They make the best.
Of course they do.
If you want the best, you got to go.
You can't even get a 7 black, and you can't get them. Can't get a 7 black. The whole chip, the whole chip problem internationally is a problem. And if I want to spend $250 for the camera, another, how much is it for the adapter so I can have a lanyard mic? Is it 30 or 50 or whatever the hell it is? Yeah, you're back to $300. And I was like, well, I'm only going to do this once in a blue moon. If I can have some video that's at least okay, not great, because it's all about me getting on my bike, riding to where I'm going to fly my drone, and then just fly the drone,
Yep.
And that's what I did the other day, a week ago. I went over to the Elks because for some reason they seem to have forgotten that I paid my yearly dues. I said, "Oh, here's, it's like, oh, you gotta play." They called me up. They said, "You gotta pay your, you gotta come back. So you gotta pay it back." And I hear stuff. You guys hearing stuff? Anyway, so
That's how close I live to the airport, bro. You can hear
it sounded like a car or something.
You can hear the planes taking off from behind me.
So that was an excuse. I got on the bike and I thought, oh, let's try the camp. And I took a ride over to the Elks Lodge, and there's water next to the Elks Lodge. Next to the Elks Lodge, there's a pond that's porcelainly put in for drainage, and some water runs through the culvert, behind it. I said, okay, so I'll bring the Mini too. I went there, straightened out everything, and flew the drone. And of course, the drone footage is good as usual. But yeah, I was a little disappointed. Yeah. But I did buy the dead cats. I still haven't tried riding with the fuzzy on the. We'll see how that works.
Dead cat.
Dead cats. I mean, I can show you. You want to see the video?
Sure.
Okay,
Might as well, right?
Talk among yourselves, and I'll find it.
I did the same thing with I bought the OM4, the Osmo Mobile 4.
Uh-huh.
I haven't used it once.
Really?
Still in case. Yeah.
Well,
I bought it thinking I'd use it for the kids, like to video the kids, or because I was going to start doing face-to-face shit for my YouTube channel, and I thought, you know what, I'll just stick to the freaking flying. Nobody wants to hear me talk.
Well, I want to be cool. I want to be cool like Johnny, and
Johnny is cool.
He is cool.
I want the DJI handle for your phone.
Video, one more video.
Yeah, I had the little Osmo Pocket. It was good. I had the Osmo Action.
Is the Action? That's the one where you clip your phone in, right?
Yeah.
That's the one I want.
It's good to vlog. Like I sit on the table and you do your face in a square and you can move around. So it's pretty.
The Osmo Action is the actual camera though, right?
I have the.
It's the Osmo Mobile that puts your phone on.
Yeah, that's what I want to get. But those things are
Yeah,
expensive.
I have the OM4. It's the Osmo Mobile 4, the newest one they have that comes with it clips on now through a magnet. Yeah.
Yeah, the magnet. Yeah. Mine doesn't have the magnet, but.
They're cool. They're really cool. They're fun to play with, but
Yeah, it's good.
I don't. Yeah.
All right. Poop.
Actually, that would be perfect for what Johnny's doing right now, sitting in the bed.
Yeah.
His phone wouldn't be moving.
Exactly. Lauren,
That's a good idea.
Come out here.
I may go get it.
bring Figs. I gotta check in with the wife now to see if she's okay with. We're gonna fucking split a suite, me and Lon Denard, in for spin up.
Yeah, you know, I really want to go to that.
Trust me, Bill. If you can swing it, I would. It's worth it. I've never been to one, but after our meet in Florida, bro, oh, I can't miss. I'm not gonna miss it.
I heard about it. I was actually talking to Above and Beyond, you know, Jim and those guys. You know, half-ass joking about jumping on the bikes and making a trip out of it.
Shit, I would if I had one.
Yeah. You don't have a bike?
No. I sold my. I had a Gixxer crotch rocket, and then I sold it after I had my first kid. My ex made me sell it. It's dangerous down here, man.
You got till November to buy another one. Okay.
Yeah, right.
No, you don't want to drive that far on a crotch rocket.
Well, I'm bringing the kids anyways. I'm bringing my wife and kids.
This is with the camera on top of the helmet.
Which is right there.
And already you can hear the wind.
On top of my head.
It's a little shaky. I wonder if you could convert like a handheld gimbal onto that helmet. That'd be kind of cool. Or spend the money and buy the GoPro with the Rocksteady on it. One of the two.
Okay. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe page.
The Elks.
There you go.
To find out why they thought I didn't pay my dues. Right in my pocket. I have my card. I have a canceled check.
Good looking bike.
Excuse?
I like my bike. It's not as nice as Johnny's, but I like my bike.
Yeah, but people
It's
eat
the
up
same
motorcycle
bike. It's the same
vlogs.
bike.
Second.
Oh yeah.
And that's how a Harley should start.
And the video's not terrible at this point.
No, it's not too bad.
Turn the music off.
It's a Harley. It's gonna shake.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, without image stabilization, though, yeah, that's going to get real bad.
And,
Well, this is EIS is on.
remember to turn my head not like that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's with electronic image stabilization on.
Yeah.
That's why it's so cheap, I guess. Yeah.
And I may put the Mini 2 up in the parking lot of the Elks since there's an audio.
Although StreamYard 2 doesn't portray your videos as good as they
Yeah.
actually are, so it might look
Yeah.
better on his screen.
It is just a vlog camera. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. You get the point by watching it. You know, it's not really that bad. Camera's a camera. I know you want steadiness these days, but
I mean,
Just-
for $51, this isn't so bad.
Just
No,
strap
not at
your
all.
R2S on it.
that's what I'm talking about.
You didn't stop at a stop sign.
Well, that's like I said, people actually, they sell handles for your drone, so if you want
Yeah,
to use it
they
as
do.
like a vlog camera, you can.
So I
I've
turned
used
this
my.
it immediately becomes ridiculous because of the wind. But like I said, I lost the foam cover for the mic, so this is just the mic hanging in my helmet right there.
Because honestly, if you don't want to spend the money on an Osmo Pocket, just get one of those handles for your Mini 2. And then if you're at like a graduation or something, you can just throw it on the handle,
No sound.
Just
I
walking
gotta
around.
have some kind of sound. This is vlogging. So I
Well,
mean, I could just duct tape the Mini 2 to the top of my helmet.
They have handles that you could probably mount to your handlebars, and then have the Mini on that. So it's up in
Because
the
it
front.
wouldn't hurt it at all because you're driving down the
No.
road. It'd keep it cool.
It's not that bad. Well, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. I got to learn to move my head more like I'm flying a drone.
What you need to do, Bill, get a hot
It's
chick,
good.
go on the back of the bike, and then let her film it.
There you go.
I turn my head too fast. See,
Pick up a woman on the side of the road. Hey, can you help me film something real quick?
well, I mean, you know, like I said, for a $41 camera, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
You know, I could use it. Like I said, for the once in a blue moon that I'm actually going to use it, and I'm going to see how the dead cat sounds once I put it's on there now. It's on the mic, but I've been working so much. I haven't had a chance to try it. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll buy a voice recorder, which will cost more than the camera did.
I mean, sure, you should just do a little review video on this camera, just post it up.
There's the Elks right there. This is how far this trip was, by the way.
I mean, it's not super bad, but like I said too, we're not seeing the actual full video because it probably looks a little better on your screen.
Does it have an SD card in it? Do you have a micro SD card slot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I bought a good card. You know, 64 gig.
No, I was asking, does the camera itself have an SD card slot?
Yeah, it would have to.
Yeah.
It has no memory. This is a 64 gig. What the hell is it? SanDisk Plus. But not bad. I mean,
I don't think it's bad at all.
you see, now the Elks, we've got this drainage pond here. It's actually kind of nice here, so it's worth flying, I thought. Me getting off the bike.
I got a bag. I want another bike so bad.
It's
Right,
dangerous in
motorcycle. Yep.
Florida.
Let's try
Don't
the
start
next
shaking
one.
your head.
Now this
She's
is
shaking her head already. I haven't even said anything.
turn the volume back.
Miss Maddie is shaking her head.
Lauren is, because I want a bike. She knows I do.
Yeah, Matt's right though. It's dangerous in Florida on bikes.
Down here, bro.
Marcus Crawford. Start over. Somebody pulled out right. Somebody was parked right behind us and pulled out right when I started.
Guys, how's everybody doing? I don't know if the camera or in frame is the first time I've tried to do this. I actually have my helmet cam sitting on my Harley on my mirror. My helmet's sitting on the mirror. So I got a 900-pound tripod working out here. And I'm at the Elks Lodge, as you probably saw. And I'm going to try out my Mini 2 here for the first time. And fortunately, let's see if the Elks Lodge.
Here's what's sad: the Mini 2 is on that circuit. It's on that launch. You can't even see it.
Far away, and I'm doing this kind of far away because I want to stay in this nice shade of this tree here. Of course, I want to let it draw.
That's why I said the whole line of sight thing with the Mini 2 is, or the Mini drones is kind of crap because honestly, you get 1,000 feet away, you can't see those damn things.
No.
They disappear quick in the sky. Even an Air
Very.
2 is hard to see at 1,000 feet.
Very, very. All you gotta do is look down at your screen one time and look back up. It's like, where's my drone?
Yeah.
Probably face the camera when I talk. I have a remote control for this thing. I haven't really tried to use it yet. It's not good. But anyway, we're all hooked up. We're all ready to go.
So close up isn't bad. I don't look too bad here. But look at
No,
over
it
here.
doesn't look bad at all.
Look how fuzzy over here, though. But then again, you got the white balance issue. You know, nice and dark here,
Yep.
light.
You need to upload it to YouTube so we can see the actual, like, full glory of your video because
What?
StreamYard sucks at this.
Is it choppy for you guys?
Well, I mean, it might look better on your screen because StreamYard's just horrible at streaming other people's videos. They always look like
yeah, you could
crappy.
actually what you're seeing on the StreamYard screen, and then you watch the live stream itself, and it's so much smoother. When are you going to put this up, Bill?
What's that?
You going to upload this video to YouTube?
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna. I started playing around with DaVinci, so I was trying to teach myself how to use it. But I might just go ahead and put this in Filmora and just get it done because it's gonna take a little while to learn DaVinci.
Matt, I was walking out. Did you get your rooms? You said? Oh, you all getting in?
No, you know what? I was just getting ready to ask you a question. When you booked your room at the what the hell's the name of that place? Spring Hill Suites.
Spring Hill Suites, yes.
Spring Hill. Did you notice if they had any 2-bedroom suites?
I didn't, of course. I didn't have a filter on for that, but I mean, they probably do. I would think, or they have connecting rooms, you know.
Yeah, no. Well, the reason I'm asking is because I'm bringing the wife and kids.
Right.
But and me and Lon Denard are gonna split a suite. So I wanted to see if there were 2 separate bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna stay with us. He just texted me and said if you want to do it, let me know now so I can book my plane tickets.
Yeah,
so I said, go ahead, book them.
Yeah, I booked the and then Captain Ray's actually gonna stay with me, I believe.
I'm driving.
Yeah, me too.
I don't get out much. I don't get out of the state of Florida much. So if I have a chance to drive from South Florida to Austin, Texas, I'm fucking doing it.
I liked Austin, Texas. I spent a few days there, and I really liked it. So you want to hear the difference to my audio over my phone? I did a screen capture, in case you're interested.
Okay, so you should be able to see a little screen capture here.
This is the way I like to do it.
See me next to my Harley? That's the drone.
Screen recording.
What's that?
This is the way I like to do my video, screen recordings. You get to see all the telemetry and everything.
Yeah.
Practice.
I'm out of practice. Yeah, I am, definitely.
Nice and steady.
Oh, you got the white balance lines on. I can't stand those things. They annoy me.
Yeah, they drive me crazy.
So you like my 900-pound mount? There's my camera on top of my helmet there on the
I
plane.
get to stay in the shade, see my beautiful screen, nice and bright.
That's like people that fly with the grid pattern on their screen. I don't know how they do that.
No, I'm gonna turn it off.
Because I've seen people fly with a full set of grid on their screen, and that is so annoying. I don't know.
Oh, they got the full set of grid. Then they have the white balance lines, and then they have the what's the name of that? The little thing that shows your white balance.
Histogram.
Histogram, yeah.
I had the histogram, but I had the overexposure. That's the overexposure warning. I'm gonna turn it off.
The histogram I don't like either. I don't get it actually. I don't pay attention to it because I don't get it. But whatever.
I don't know how to read it.
I don't.
Just turn it off. Yeah.
It's just too much shit on your screen.
Well, that's what I think. So there you go.
Exposure warning.
That's the one thing I like about the DJI Go 4 app is you can swipe everything off screen. The Fly app, you can't do that, or at least not yet.
Very cool.
I didn't even notice the alarm, the siren in the background. God bless poor St. Lucy.
Record this video would be good.
Learning as you go, man. This is the best way to do it.
Marcus Crawford.
Yeah, a la Marcus Crawford. Little reverse droney.
Reverse and up now.
Yeah, a little too much.
Yeah, you didn't learn from that palm tree the other day, did you?
He got up and out of there. He pulled a Mikey.
Yeah.
He just went right between them two big ass trees.
Yeah, the front door.
Yeah, someone was just talking to me.
Excuse me? Yeah, just go through the front door.
Just like, how can I get in here?
I don't know. Look for a door.
Well, there's a lock door that you have to use your card, which I have.
Ah,
She clearly didn't have. I was like, well, go through the front door. This is actually, considering it's at the Elks Lodge down the street, there's actually some filmable. It's not the greatest. I tell you, I didn't even realize there was a trailer park right there.
that's why
Very-
everywhere I go, I take my drone with me. Everywhere.
But Portsmouth Lucy created these drainage ponds all over town after the last problems we had with flooding and like that, and we haven't had any issues since. So
Really?
they did a good job. They spent a lot of money, but they did a good job.
Port St. Lucie's a nice area.
It's really,
Oops, sorry about that.
it's not bad.
And
I love it here actually.
these are
The retention pond behind our complex is damn near half empty because we haven't had any rain. It's only rained here like once or twice in the past 2 to 3 weeks.
I think there's actually there might be some fish.
Yeah, same down here. It rained a little bit today and then stopped, and that was it.
Yeah, normally we'd be flooded with rain right about now, but it seems like we haven't gotten shit the last month. And you know the national NOAA actually extended the hurricane season by 2 weeks. It
Really?
starts 2 weeks earlier now
Really,
because of
I'll
the
tell you
higher
what,
amount
for
of
us-
storms.
they had us scared to death last year. I never even put the plywood up.
That's what I was just going to say, bro. I have a bad feeling us Floridians, we're due for a monster. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. We're due for a monster, bro. That's the
Yeah,
shit part.
We only had 5 last year, hit Louisiana, so we good.
Dude, Florida made out last year. Every hurricane
Bro.
that came towards us swung out into the Gulf.
Swung
and yet-
straight out, bro.
And you had 3 major insurers pulled out of South Florida, and I lost my homeowner's insurance.
Unreal.
My homeowner's insurance is I had to pay to have my house 4-point inspected again, just done last year, and I'm going to spend $50 a month more for my homeowner's insurance.
Wow.
Well, did you see down in Miami, they've been raising the street levels by
And
a
the
few
government's very
feet
happy
every year.
about it. Oh, we thought we did pretty good for you. I said, yeah, that's great. Here I am about to fly into those wires.
Don't do that, Bill.
At least I saw them.
Hey, when I was testing the auto track, when I was tracking my car down that dirt road, mine almost went into the wires, but I don't know if the drone saw them because it popped right back up when it got close to them. So I guess the sensors just happened to see them.
Well, don't forget this is in a Mini too, so there's no sensors.
Yeah, you just
I
gotta
get
download
nervous.
once.
I get nervous around power lines. I get nervous that the optical avoidance sensors on my Air 2S aren't going to see them.
It's pretty nice elk.
Oh, in 10
Damn.
years, man, those sensors are going to be out of this world. If a bird flies towards your drone, it's going to sense it, and the drone's going to run from it.
Yep, exactly. Have eagles chasing drones this time instead of drones chasing eagles.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're going to get so good that if a bird gets within 10, 15 feet of it, it's just going to haul ass.
Yeah. Them sons of bitches are probably going to have radar on them.
We get one of those little blue lasers and put it on the front. Just give him a little sting.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
We could get Doc to build or something, I'm sure.
Oh, he could. That man can build anything.
Where
is Doc tonight, I wonder?
I don't know.
I don't
I
necessarily
didn't
want
see
to,
him.
but you give him a little sting, they'll take off.
Doc is usually in Art's live stream. I didn't see him in there.
I think he was actually going to his property and do some stuff. I think he told me one day.
I should text him.
Anyway, so I just fly around and, look at the water behind the elks, and it's okay. I started getting a little sign into the net. I should have probably turned that off. Huh?
That was probably from those radio towers right there. Although I've flown around about 4 or 5 radio towers in the past month or so, and I haven't had any problem with signal interference. Doing like a nice droney around them.
You see how low I am, and like it's hard. I'm on the other side now. The drone's on the other side of that metal building, so it's gonna get. I'm gonna get a little choppiness here and there. But I tell you, OcuSync 2 is pretty amazing when you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, I'll sit on my patio and fly the Air 2S in the direction where I have visual line of sight. And I could have my wife watch it, and I'll fly 2,000 feet the opposite direction behind buildings, and I never lose signal once. It's on freaking real.
Well, at 17 feet with that metal building, I see what the issue. I'm getting a little interference.
Well, the thing is, too, is what pissed me off is the Mini 2 and the Air 2 should have had the OcuSync 3 in it. Because there's no reason to put an older gen OcuSync in any of the newer drones. They should have gone with the newest one in all of them.
Matt, do you still have your Air 2? Or you got the Air 2S, right?
Yeah, I sold my Air 2 to a friend of mine.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you sold it to that dude that you met at that crazy ass meetup, right?
At TJ, yeah. Yeah, he's a character. But he's got the Mini 2, and he wanted to get more into the hobby and learn more shit and blah, blah, blah. So I said, yeah, perfect. I want the Air 2S. You want the Air 2. There you go. Worked out well.
Honestly, the perfect combination is having the Mini 2 and the Air 2 or the Air 2S, because the Mini 2 can get into certain areas, and the Air 2 will give you better performance and wind and stuff like that.
Yep, out of all the drones that I have, the Air 2S and the Mini 2 are the only two that I ever take out.
Yeah. The Mini
when I'm traveling somewhere.
The Mini 2 is great.
Like, yeah, it's awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's why I said if you need a little.
I want to thank y'all, Bill. Thank you for having me, Maddie.
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to head out too because I'm getting ready to go eat something. I haven't eaten all freaking night.
Game because we lost a while ago, but anyway, been in the pool all day. So, Bill, thanks.
See y'all later.
Bill, I'm out of here, brother. I'll catch up with you later.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Bill. Have a good night. Be safe.
My ridiculous 8-man on the way back, but that, like I said,
later.
When I actually have a muff on the thing.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I'll see you on the next one, kids.
Thanks for stopping. I appreciate it.
You got it. You got it, buddy.
Quality's not bad. It's pretty smooth. Bill, are you going? Going where? That was a while ago. Here, as long as you're still here, I will share screen. This is on the way back.
Okay, so on the way out, well, it's 1080 feet third.
How many people you got in the lab?
I don't know how it's going to do. On the way back, we're going to do 1080 60, which was suggested by our friend Doc Murdoch. And actually makes sense because he said any high-speed motion might be picked up better by the camera. Then just the camera handles it properly. I mean, this camera does just 4K30, but no EIS. So again, anything higher, you're using more camera resources. So let's see how it does.
See, what you should do is go put everything back in the box and do like a quick unboxing of it, and then add this video to the end of the unboxing, and then also do like what your thoughts are on it at the very end.
Well, you're right. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it again. Maybe not to here, but do it again and actually have the muff on the microphone. mean, it's not terrible. It's just not very clear.
Well, it's $40. I mean,
40 I mean, if I could actually talk while I'm doing this, where you could actually hear me, it wouldn't be so bad.
I mean, you don't even have to get the latest GoPro neither. Get like a, one of the later generations. It's a lot cheaper. Get you a helmet mounter.
It's 7 black. I mean, they're $249, but you can't get them.
You could even check like eBay and stuff too, see if anybody's got any used ones for sale.
I've looked.
They don't have none on there either.
They're in demand, and the ones that you see, I have doubts that they are what they say they are.
All right.
But this isn't horrifying, It's all right.
I'm not big on eBay.
If I'm shooting the shit, and you see this, not terrible.
No, it's really not. And like I said, it probably looks a little better too on your screen.
And I'll get better at it. I'm jerking my head too quickly. Not thinking about what I'm doing. Just like with the drone, with a camera drone, you really got to be smoother.
Yeah, I don't know if that cover is what causing it, but the sound is a little choppy on it.
Oh yeah, it sounds fucked. I don't have a cover on it. This is wide open. I lost the foam cover before I even used it. So I ordered the dead cats from eBay, and I've got one on there now, but I haven't used it yet.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's
sure it'll
not
be better.
having it on there, but it's like the sound disappears and then it gets really high, and then it will, because when you're driving, the sound is very minute. Like you don't really hear anything. But when you were at that stop sign, you could definitely, it like cranked way up.
I can be careful not to scratch my wife's brand new car.
Yeah, and see, you can hear the sound kind of crank up a little bit right there.
There she is, laughing at me. I like that shirt, coffee before talkie.
And in all reality, I mean, you don't even need the sound, honestly. I mean, you could always do a voiceover on it.
Yeah.
Just explain where you're going and all that.
Well, when I make this video, I'm going to do a voiceover. But like I said, I'm looking forward to trying with the microphone. Let me see. Matt, Lafalo, Miko's on. Just on with the guys for a bit. Jumped off to have some grub. Mike. Mike's in. Hi, Mike. Woke up a little bit ago. Took a nap in front of the booth, too.
Hey, pull that video up that I posted with those. I don't know. Did you see those 2 videos that I posted from TikTok about that dude?
Which 2?
The guy from TikTok that was flying over the cars and all that. Go to my channel and pull that video up. Just give me. I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Easy drones. We have those all over Phoenix. Yeah. You have to have those drainage ditches.
It should be the 3rd video down in my videos. It says, "Can you spot what's wrong with these videos?" Is the title of it.
Okay. I will find it.
And he's in St. Petersburg, Florida. Because I was telling Brad about it this morning on Johnny's morning show, and he wanted to look at him, and I sent him the link this morning to look at it. Because he's like me. He hates when he sees people's videos and they're doing a bunch of jank shit with their drones.
All right. Here we go. Just give me a moment. I'll get you. Yes. Can you spot what is wrong in these videos?
Yeah, it's only like a 2-minute video, but play the volume. There's no music in it.
Okay. I'm not worried. What are you going to do to me?
But if you're a responsible pilot, this would piss you off right here.
Let me. That didn't work.
You can just do full screen and cut us out of the.
Yeah. Made it smaller. Why is it so small?
It's because it's formatted off of TikTok.
You can see it, right?
So I'm flying around and I spotted the local meth heads, so I decided to toy with them a little bit. They definitely noticed me at this point. And this guy's got a bright idea. He's gonna try to take me down. Try to take me down with some water. Oops. He missed it a little. That was a great throw, though.
And then he just posted another video on TikTok today about he wanted to
accomplice.
harass child molesters at their
He
houses
goes
with
with
his
the
drone.
bag. I wonder what he's grabbing.
Okay, baby, let's walk 10 feet away from each other.
But watch the second one's even worse.
Never guess who I saw on the way back home. At Shaw, asking for money. He was on the way to the spot until he saw me. Now he's gonna backtrack and keep watching, you'll see. Just walking. He's way more hesitant to watch the camera this time. Oops, except there. So you're gonna see him trying to duck the camera, power walk underneath Shell. So I get eagle eye view and see him pop up the top left. You see him? He's going under the tree. So I go low. I'm looking, bro, and he fucking disappeared. He's nowhere to be seen. Like, this went on and on.
That's insane. Like, man, he's got worse videos on YouTube. And he's claiming that he's doing all these real estate jobs and stuff.
This is the new 2022 Ford Maverick, and it's the latest.
And then he said he did these power line inspections for St. Petersburg City. And I showed it to Jim because Jim does power line inspections with his Matrice. And he looked at the video and he thought it was hilarious. He was like, there's no way, because he's either flying from the controller in one of the videos, he's either flying a Spark or a Mini 1, which I'm thinking it's a Mini 1 because it looks like one of the old flip controllers.
I mean, harassing meth heads, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that part of it, but it's the fact that he's flying over the cars. And then there's ones where he's over parking lots and there's all kinds of people walking underneath him and vehicles running underneath him. And it's just insane. Like, he's on TikTok and he's on YouTube, and the name of his channel is Darlene. I have it written down somewhere, but it's like Darlene Photo Company or some crap like that. And he's claiming that he's doing real estate jobs, but you can tell 100% this dude does not have a Part 107 because the shit he posts, I mean, no 107 pilot would ever post that shit.
Really?
And then, like I said, he claimed that he was doing power line inspections for the city, and there was a video where there were some power lines that were knocked over and he was just flying over them. And I'm like, why would they have you flying over broken telephone poles? They don't need you to look at it for them. And you would never use that type of drone to do those kind of inspections. It would be a very expensive drone. Like they require, you know, a Matrice, an Inspire, something crazy expensive to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. He just seems like a jerk when he's.
But he posted a video today on TikTok and was like, "Oh, we're gonna play a new game today. We're gonna go and we're gonna go harass people at their houses that are sex offenders." And so he had the sex offender registry pulled up on his page, and he's pulling up houses and he's flying over their houses, getting down in their yard, like in front of their windows and shit. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, you're just asking to fucking get fined from the FAA. It doesn't. It's not even the fact that he's messing with those type of people. Like, I'm not defending those people by any means. I'm pissed off at the way he's flying his drone. But people on TikTok were like, "Oh, you're just mad because you support crackheads and stuff." I said it has nothing to do with that.
Come on.
I was like, you guys are fucking idiots. It has nothing to do with that. I don't give two shits that person's a meth head. I really don't.
Who knows if he is?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And even if he is, that doesn't give you the right to harass him with your drone.
No, it could be heroin. You know.
But there's other videos where he's over those highways and he's only like 30 feet above the cars.
Look, you know, that's wrong. Following this guy around, you're allowed to do that because he has no expectation of privacy being out in public like that. But
you're only allowed to fly over people if they're involved in your video. So like if you're doing a video with your kids, you can fly over top of them because they're part of your video, but you can't just fly over a crowd of random ass people, you know.
If you're over them. I mean, he wasn't over them for most of the video, but I don't know.
That was just one video though. There's other ones. Those were just the two I pulled.
Yeah, he's just a dork. He's an example of why people don't like us.
That was my whole point on TikTok. And then all these people on TikTok that don't know nothing about drones are like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Why are you getting so mad? Because I posted some like response videos to his videos where I'm talking, and it's a split video of his video and I'm talking over it. And I fucking went off on him in two different videos. But I had a bunch of, you know, because there's actually quite a few drone pilots that are in like all the comment sections of all the lives that we do. And they're actually on TikTok, like John Krukey, I think is his last name. There's a few of them that are on TikTok that are following me, and they've came in there and kind of defended me.
CUCCI, yeah. No, Mike's right. That doesn't deserve to be harassed. Makes people hate drone pilots. That's true. Flies are over traffic. Fussing idiots. Yeah.
I don't think that was fussing, but you know.
You don't think?
It just pisses me off. And people try to say, "Oh, you're being a Karen." I said that has nothing to do with it.
No. It's these people are trying to live their lives. Leave them the hell alone. I mean,
well, it makes us good pilots. The ones that actually follow the rules. It makes us look bad too, as well. Like you said, it puts a bad image to the community on the rest of us.
Unfortunately, what we're doing when we show that, though, is we're promoting his channel.
Oh, I gave him a deadline. I told him yesterday he had 48 hours to pull the videos down. So I'm going to wait and see if he pulls them down or not.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to report his ass to the FAA. I'm not playing with that dude.
Really? You have your 107?
No, but I don't do stupid shit like that.
You know, I paid for the course. I have to actually watch it now.
I have the course as well. I bought the same one you did.
The 101, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe tomorrow. I keep saying that. I'm off tomorrow. So we'll see. Actually, hey, the girl that I've been training to close, she's doing good. No phone calls.
Well, last week when you actually took that phone call and you turned your camera off, you didn't mute your mic, so we can still hear everything you were saying.
I know. I rewatched the video later. It's like, what? I was very patient, don't you think?
Well, your mic works really well because you weren't nowhere near your computer, and it sounded like you were sitting in front of it.
No, I was on the other side of the room, and this green screen was in between us and the mic. It's not a bad mic. I mean, it's not an expensive mic. A toner actually makes some pretty good mics. This is an entry-level toner mic. It works good. Got one thing that's decent.
Yeah, the next level you would move up from the mics that we use would be like the Yetis. They're like $100, $150.
Yeah, it wasn't funny enough. And I looked into the Yetis, you know, and the blue, so what is it, blue, whatever the hell it is. It's
Yeah.
like, then I read the reviews on this. Guys liked it. Fine. You know, came with a pop, a pop screen and the foam. But I took it all off because I sit like 2 feet away. So.
Well, the pop filters are only really made for when you're singing because you're almost like screaming into the mic. So you don't really need it.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Oh, my love. Just don't pop. But from here, it's fine.
I can't use my pop filter that came with this one anyway because it's like this fucking big. Like it's huge as shit. It would be all up in my face if I used it.
And we all want to see your face. So Matt's still in here. He commented 10 minutes ago. He was. Mike is hanging. Justin, let's see if anybody's actually still watching us, because if they're not,
Yeah, you got 3 people. It shows on my thing.
that's what it says on my end too. I'm one of them. I've got the pop out chat window.
Well, I'm probably one of them now because I just pulled it up on my phone.
Did you?
So there may be one person watching.
I think it might be Mike. Let's Matt's still in here.
Hey, but you haven't had a bad audience, so like when you're doing these.
Not the greatest, but what the hell is that?
You get more people in here than I do when I do a live. I'm lucky to get 3 or 4 people.
Why is it playing that?
Because I'll have a lot. Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, no, it's going ooh, but I was going to, piss off the internet and play Queen.
Well, see, the problem, Mike, is Bill does his lives so random as hell. You really need to get you a schedule, though, Bill, like where you do one every week.
Well, there's just so many. There's so many people out there. I don't want to. First of all, I don't even want to try to compete with some of these guys that are more popular and actually have real content. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I'm not a moron. I mean, I can certainly come up with some interesting content just from talking to you guys, what you're interested in, and we can go over stuff, But between working and to me, it's just so spur of the moment. Let's come in here. Let's shoot the shit. And let's hang out because we like each other, which is good enough for me, That's why I find it funny. People are too shy to come on a live stream. It's like, forget who might run across this video. Who cares? You're just talking to Justin and Matt and Johnny, and that's it. You know what I mean? And that's how you do it. But for this channel to actually be worth anything, there's a couple of things I need to do. First of all, for my channel to be found, I need to change the name. Bill Names Toys it's pretty weak. It was just a spur of the moment. It's probably drunk. The name Drones helps. The word drones. Don't get me wrong. Totally flooded market. Is it going to be? the end all, but no, it doesn't hurt, to have your topic, to the name of your channel matching what people are looking for, But I don't like toys anymore. I decided I want to change it. So I'm going to disappear and reappear as something else. I want my name on there so people, my friends and family can find it, although none of them. By the way, my 52 subscribers, I think there's 2 that are people I know that are friends, because I really haven't put it out there to friends and family. It's all other drone guys like you. And, but if I want to catch some new drone people, if I want to catch some guys who ride bikes, if I want to catch guys who like the boat, I should actually have that in the title somewhere, So I don't know.
Well, that's why I picked Drones 863 because I used the area code on them because every name that I tried to come up with drones in it was already taken by somebody. But you can have, I can do drone shots even though there's already a drone shots channel. It's just that when somebody searches it, there's going to be a whole list of channels with the same name, and then they got to try to figure out which one you are. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the advantage of having an unusual last name like I have. So Bill Ronayne, there's only so many Ronaines out there. I mean, there's a pretty well-known Bill Ronayne from New York, who is the president of the Mario Lanza fan club. So isn't that exciting? So if you Google Bill Ronayne, that guy will show up all over the place. So whatever. But like I said, there aren't that many Ronaynes in the United States. I think that in the world there's less than 700 families, 600 and something families, and most of them are still in Ireland. That's what Dad said. So that helps narrow it a little bit. But it's also hard to spell. It's not great. So people want to search. If they search drones, they search motorcycles, they search boats. I could put them in keywords. And I was thinking about changing it to something else, like I don't know, land, sea, and air, or LS and air, or LS and A, or I don't know. We'll see. I maybe I'll have a contest. I have to find something good to give away. I had the original Air 2S filters, and I just gave them away to Ray just because I like them. But that would have been a good one to give away. You know what I mean? And just let's have a contest and come up with a new name for my channel. But I'm going to do something like that. Change your name to Mavic 3. Oh, yeah, I'll get noticed. Yeah. for the next 6 months. See, Mike's still in here.
I think, yeah, I agree with him, though. On the Saturdays and Sundays in the afternoon, nobody does any lives. That'd be a perfect time to do one if you're off on the weekends.
Well, I'm not. I mean, and my schedule has been all over the place because we were short. And I finally had this girl, young lady who wants to work nights, so I can go back to actually running the bowling center, working during the day, which is where I need to be. And I'm off Sundays, and from here on out, I'm going to be Saturday day. So I have Saturday night available, Sunday all day, and Tuesday all day. Tuesday's pretty loaded up, which is interesting. Sunday night, I mean, every other Sunday now is half chrome. I can't compete with that guy, And besides, I'm actually a member of his channel,
You know what you should do is do another YouTube channel and just do it about the bowling alley. Show them how the back of the mechanics work, how you clean shoes. People eat that just regular everyday shit up. Like if you just show them how.
There's only so much you could show, and besides which, I'd have to have permission from the owner of the bowling center, which I don't know that he cared. Actually, bring attention to the bowling center. That's interesting, and that still falls under toys, I guess. Hobbies, Bill Ronayne's hobbies, Bill Ronayne's land, sea, and air hobbies. I don't know. Like I said, if you help me with that, I'll find something to give you.
Like I said, people will eat that shit up. Like if you just go to the back and show them, this is how we unjam pins. This is how the mechanics work. Dude, people will eat that kind of content up because they just want to see what the back of the bowling alley looks like behind the lanes.
Working Harley Davidson watch and with its original strap. I will give this away. Sitting right here. My dad gave me that. I probably shouldn't give it away, but I will. And it is a Harley Davidson. This is kind of cool. It's too warm for the summertime because it covers your wrist. You know, the thickness of the strap.
Well, not too many people wear regular watches anymore. Neither. Everybody's got smart watches now.
People suck. Okay, these. That was funny. I was just having a conversation with somebody. The watch I wear is a $900 watch. It actually costs twice as much as most of the smartwatches, and all it does is tell me the time and the date. But it's a beautifully constructed, fine piece of electronics, technology, whatever. And it's accurate without using the internet. It's accurate within 10 seconds a year. It's like one of the most accurate watches around. It's made by the oldest watch company in the country. Where is it? Oh, that's not even expensive. You know, I mean, a really good watch, thousands. You know. There you go. That's heavy too. You know, you back into somebody with this in the face. Ooh.
Dude, I got us. My wife inherited this granddaddy clock from her grandmother.
It's a Boulevard.
It's a grandfather clock from her grandma, and it's like 6.5 feet tall. And I was looking up the company, and it's a company out of Detroit, and their average clocks go for like $10,000 or $15,000. So I don't know. I can't find a model number on this thing, so I don't know which model it is. But her grandparents had it for even her great grandparents had it probably for 40 years.
That's cool. Have it appraised, man. That's very cool. You know, like I said, these crafts and mechanisms are I just love it. You know, anybody can get this and it'd be accurate to the second 24 hours a day because it accesses the internet, which accesses the atomic clock, and there you go. Stuff like that. I just love it. Actually, I would actually more prefer a self-winding mechanism. Really go craftsmanship and get into one of those like a good Citizens. I know they're owned by a Japanese company now, but even that Boulevard, that's the oldest American watch company. But they were purchased by Citizens, which is a Japanese company. But I just wanted a good watch, so I bought it. And I don't need a phone wristwatch. I got a phone. Good enough.
Well, there's still actually a lot of watch collectors out there that collect the real expensive wristwatches. There's a guy on YouTube that has a whole channel around it. Like, he looks at famous people's watches and then he like appraises them on YouTube. He'll get pictures of their watches and then he'll tell you like if they overpaid, if they blinged it out and made it worse, like in value. Because sometimes these big music artists will buy a really rare Rolex and they'll have all these fucking diamonds thrown on it, and it really ruins the value of the watch.
Ruined it. Now it's the value of the diamonds. Just take them out and sell them. Because and a terrible. I know I'm into that a little bit, but that's not why I bought the watch. I liked it. And funny thing is, I was going to buy a Citizen. I was going to buy an Eco. Was it Eco watch? Whatever. And they're pretty cool. They're motion driven. They're self-winding. But at where I was, my wrist was too thick, was too big, and the watch was too tight. And I was gonna buy it. It was actually less expensive than that one, and that one had a bigger wristband on it, so I bought it. Isn't that funny? Because I was like, I'm not leaving without buying a watch. We came here to buy me a nice watch. I'm gonna buy a watch, and I liked the other one better. It was much lighter. This thing is really heavy, but gotten used to it. Plus, it's hard to read.
The brand of wristwatches, I would say, are probably still real popular with the younger generation. It's probably G-Shock. They make really good watches.
Like I said, this is a Boulevard, like the oldest watch company in the country. If you look at it, you can see it's actually
looks nice.
It's actually hard to read, though. I mean, that's the thing. I've gotten used to it over the years, but whatever. And for the money, they could have given me a better crystal, but whatever. It's still working. I've had it for years. I bought an Invicta, which was my wife bought it for me. Nice Invicta. Fucking broke. Stopped working. They were like, oh, you got to send it to New York, and then we're going to send it to wherever. And it's going to come back to New York, come back to you. And it's going to cost me almost as much as the watch costs. It's like, so it's sitting over there,
Mm-hmm.
just relaxing, and I haven't done a thing with it. But I'm, you know, whatever.
Shit, in 10 years, though, that watch could be worth some money because, like I said, a lot of the younger generation isn't wearing watches like that. So, watches will get thrown away inadvertently over the years, and then they'll get rare.
That this model is going to go up in price, if anything, down, because don't forget, it's still a battery watch. If I got myself a nice mechanism watch that actually self-winds and all that, then you might have a shot at future increase. But I mean, it's a good Japanese movement. It's got this these Bulivers use a triple fork crystal, and then which makes them so accurate. The second movement on it actually sweeps instead of ticks. Like a Rolex. I mean, it's got its advantages, but it's still a battery watch.
I can imagine how expensive that granddaddy clock would be to get working because that's a really specialized skill, and there's only a few people in every area of the country that do that.
Still worth money the way it is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guilty for wearing a smartwatch. There's nothing wrong with smartwatches. I mean, I was looking at my boss. She had a smartwatch on, and I loved the face that she had chosen for it. I thought, wow, it looks really cool. It's not like I wouldn't wear one. I like being able to look at my wrist and see what time it is versus pulling the thing out of my pocket. Or even some people have their smartwatches on, and all of a sudden you see their texts and their notifications. I want to see the time. It's a watch. I mean, is that dumb? Sue's calling without grabbing the phone. I got a solution for that. I just don't answer anybody.
Well, the smartwatches are really good, though, for when you're working. And, you might not be able to, some companies are really, strict on whether you touch your phones or not.
You got to be. I mean, my employees think it's no big deal to walk around on their phone. It's like you're being paid to be here.
All right.
You're being paid to do a job. You're not being paid to text your friends. Oh, this is important. Okay, are they paying you to answer them? I mean, you're on the clock. Not to be a dick, but I mean that's you're here to do a job. I've had to wake people up because there was customers standing in front of them and they're on their phone. It's like, get the hell out of here.
That's because they do so much these days. I remember when I had my first cell phone, it was a flip singular phone back in the early 2000s. And I didn't take it everywhere with me. I constantly forgot it all the time because it was only really good for texting or calling. And you remember back then, you could only text so much, otherwise your bill would skyrocket.
Right.
And not everybody had phones, so texting wasn't really a huge thing at that time.
Dude, hell, I had a bag phone.
My dad had one of those.
Yeah, you got like 50 minutes a month. 50 minutes a month. So
my dad had a Motorola 900. Remember the big brick phones?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we lived in a kind of the country, and I liked my ex-wife having this emergency phone, and it was a bag phone. It was a Motorola bag phone with the heavy ass battery in it, and it did a great job. It was analog 2 watts, but with the antenna popped on the roof just like a CB, and of course we went over the minutes at first. So it was so exciting. The $300 phone bill, just like that. But yeah, you got 50 minutes, and then they charge you after that. But
it was only like what, $9 a minute or something.
It was stupid. Whatever it was, $5 a minute. It was stupid. But it was for emergencies. It wasn't meant for chatting on the phone, And it worked great. So.
Yeah, all my dad's tow trucks back in the 90s had those in there for backups when the CB might not be working. They all had those, like the satellite phone bags. And then he had that big ass Motorola 900 that had like 4-foot antenna on it. It was like a damn whip.
Well, ours actually had an antenna that you could attach to that would stick out of the bag, or you could disconnect that, and then we had a wired roof antenna that you could plug in there and just set it, set it next to you in the car. And like I said, it worked great. Liked it. It was analog, but yeah, it's just stupid money. But I mean, even back then, internet wasn't particularly available where we were. I used to dial long distance to get into internet, to have internet, and easily had $300 phone bills because I was gaming online, dialing long distance.
Think about fucking payphones. They don't even have those around anymore.
They're around. Just
very rare do you run across one though.
They're not particularly common, no. It's funny how many young people don't know what drop. They know the term "drop a dime," but they don't know what it means. Do you know what it means, young man?
Yeah, it was when you made a call back in the day, right?
That's right. You dropped a dime. When you were snitching on somebody because phone calls cost a dime, so you were dropping a dime into the phone. So that's
yeah, I remember making the collect calls, and you'd be like, "I'm not going to be home for dinner. Bye." Like you would never actually accept it, but you would try to get a whole sentence in on the.
I got a bag full of quarters when I was in high school. We had this band exchange, and it's Korpi Leaks of Finland. They were from Finland, and I fell in love with this girl, Eva Maija Ojalinen. I probably shouldn't do this over the internet. Eva Maija Ojalinen, and she was just a little doll, and we just fell in love. I actually called her because I couldn't call from my parents' phone. It was too much money. So I went Route 17 in Hasbrook Heights. I went down to the payphone in front of the Howard Johnson's with a bag full of quarters and put quarters in and called Finland from a payphone. How about that? And got 3 minutes. Didn't get her. Got her mother. She wasn't there. And that's the only time I got through. And anyway, so yeah, called Finland on a payphone. How about that? See if you know anybody's ever done that. It was like $15, which was a shitload of money in the 70s.
I mean, just seeing the progress of the internet and cell phones from like the 80s all the way till now is just insane, at least for me, because I mean, the internet was kind of around back, I think, in the 70s, wasn't it? It just was really rare.
It's funny now, if you met somebody like that, you just get online and just keep in touch with them, no problem. Wasn't the same back then.
No, I remember you had to, if you tried to find somebody, you had to call 20 different houses to find out if that person you're looking for was there.
Oh, you're a stalker. Oh, Justin, I think it's just me and you, brother. I'm gonna and I need to fill this thing and use the restroom. And
yeah, I'm gonna go lay down.
I think Mike hung it up because it's showing 2 people now. But anyway, it's always fun. I'm going to be on tomorrow. I think I'll post it. And
what time are you going on?
I have to figure this out now. You and I will decide. I mean, Sunday. Who's on Sunday?
I don't know. I'd probably do like an afternoon, maybe around like 3 or 4 o'clock. There ain't going to be nobody on at that time, but you probably get a good audience.
Well, I mean, Johnny sometimes does Sunday morning. There's somebody on Sunday evening. Shit.
I don't know who it is. The only 3 shows that I really pay attention to.
Ephraim does every other Sunday, doesn't he?
I don't know, because I really only pay attention to Adrian's, Jim's, and Matt from Australia because I'm on those 3 all the time. The other ones I kind of, if I run across them, I'll watch them, like if I get a notification. But
oh, Mike's still here. Hi, Mike. 152 megahertz. Well, that's very interesting information. Mobile operator. No, I didn't have to, brother. I picked it up and just used it like a regular phone. So you're probably before me even. Although the one I had was pretty primitive. Just, hold on a minute. I need to find out who it is that's on Sunday night, because he's doing every other Sunday now. So I figured I'd like slip in, or I can wait till later. You know, when they're done. I see Don E is online right now.
I just can't do a late one tomorrow because I got to get up early Monday morning and take my kids to the doctor's.
Well, that's the problem. That's why people aren't doing Sunday night, because just for that reason.
That's why I said do it afternoon live. You'll catch a lot of guys just hanging out at the house. Do like 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm sure we'll get quite a few people. Because for some reason, nobody does any lives like on the weekends in the middle of the day, and there's always people. The few people I have seen actually do it just out of the blue, they always get a good audience. Because,
well, don't forget, there's always Canadian drone help. But that guy Roger is on all the time. So,
well, there's some people out there who just don't give a shit. They'll just go live whenever they feel like it.
Kind of like me. Yeah.
Well, like I said on Matt's show a couple weeks ago, there's going to be a point where you're just not going to, you can't just try to convene every other channel, because there's so many channels doing lives now that there's just going to have to be multiple channels doing lives at the same time. And people are just going to have to go to whatever channel they want to hang out at.
Yeah, but you don't want to go up against somebody like that's really popular, like Ken Herron or something.
But there's a whole group of guys out there that don't like him, though, and they're not going to watch his show anyway. So
that's true.
That's what I'm saying. There's always a handful of people that would rather watch somebody else. And you know what I'm saying? You could be on the same time as Sean Oz, and there might be 20 people for some reason don't like him. I'm not saying anything bad about Sean, because he's a cool dude. But I'm just using him as an example. You know what I'm saying? There could be 20 people that don't like him and decide to go over to your show.
No, you're right.
But it's going to get to a point where people are just going to have to go live when they want to and hope for the best. I mean, because
do whatever time you want. Well, I can, Mike. Mike's saying the same thing you are. But are you going to come in? Now, if I'm going up against somebody you like better, I was, and I'll tell you why I was thinking Sunday evenings, because I'm not bowling this summer on my league. That league I have that I run took the summer off. But in the fall, I not that I really want to do it, but I got to run that league. And by the time I get home, it's 9 o'clock, And so I thought maybe a late night Sunday thing, but because I know there's nobody.
Well, if anything, you would probably want to go as late as maybe 11, because then you're going to get a lot of people starting to cut out around that time. Because that's a problem. Like, that was one of the reasons why I couldn't do Adrian's show for a long time, because some of his shows he was doing really late at night. Like, he wouldn't start till like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And it's like, bro, I can't be up that late on a, whatever night.
Well, I'll give it a try Sunday afternoon. We'll see how that goes.
It doesn't hurt.
I can actually do that, because even when the league does come back, we don't bowl till 6 o'clock. So that would still work, as long as, and I don't ever, not for now, not until my channel gets bigger, if my channel gets bigger.
But that's how you're going to get more popular, though. You're going to have to come up with some kind of schedule to do your lives, because if people expect you to be on at the same time every week, then they're gonna watch your stuff. But if you're just kind of random,
Dave's
you might
here.
not catch everybody. You know what I'm saying?
7 p.m. What, on Sunday? Well, that's just it. And then, but when the league starts back up, I won't be able to do it unless I do my stream from my phone at the bowling alley at 7 o'clock. That's the issue there. I know it's a personal problem, but I actually don't even. Big secret. I don't even like to bowl. I just run bowling centers. I run that league to generate income for the bowling center. And it's a gone fishing, and it's a fun thing. But my favorite part of the whole league is when we go fishing,
Right.
7 p.m. Huh?
Well, like I said, I would definitely try maybe. I'm not telling you what to do, but I would just recommend maybe trying to come up with a schedule every week.
Yeah.
That way, people expect it. They know that you're going to be on at that time.
I sincerely thought about it, and like I said, and was planning on doing that, and then we had a manager quit and didn't have coverage, and then I was all over the place. So especially, so I wasn't sure what I was going to be able to do. Fortunately, we hired someone who wants to work nights, who is, because we hired her, my schedule is going back to where it should be, and I can plan again, because she's working out. She's doing a good job. But anyway, we'll talk about it tomorrow. At what time?
You pick it. I'll be home all day, so I'm not going anywhere.
I think Mel 400, 7. So after 7. Mel 400 AGL? Don't know.
Oh, that's the thing. There's other channels that you've never seen before that are doing lives.
I know. I know. Believe me. I know. And I've been trying to actually find them so that I know, what the popular ones are. And here's the thing: if the show is really like Mitch, what's his name, Grumpy Vlog, he's like all FPV all the time. I'm not. So all the real big FPV guys would be in there. And
honestly, I don't like big channels. I don't even watch big live streams because
he doesn't have
there's very little interaction with the host.
He doesn't have a big channel, but he's all FPV.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Mitch. I'm talking about I don't like watching big channels like Ken Heron and Dono because there's a very little interaction with the hosts. They don't pay attention to the chat hardly at all, and they answer very few people in the chat. And so you're just kind of sitting there listening to them talk, where when we're on Jim's show, your show, there's a group of 20, 30 people watching, and it's easy to keep up with
it. Drone Life, and don't get me wrong, I've donated a few $100s to that guy over the last year. But now that he knows me, I don't have to do that anymore. And he calls me out, and I talk to him, and he actually listens to me. And I kind of like going in there because he's out of his mind. And it's fun. It's fun. And I like the Ken Heron show. It's very entertaining. It's very, very polished, very professional. They make me laugh. So I go in there. But like Mike says, nobody owns his time. So of course they don't. But I want the best chance of actually having people show up and then maybe subscribing to my channel. I would like to get to 1,000 someday. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, you're right. But we'll figure something out. I'll be on tomorrow when I figure it out.
Yeah, just text me anytime. I'll be home all day. So
cool. I'll figure it out. Probably tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I'd say anywhere probably would be good. Would be probably between 12 and 4. I mean, or a little, like I said, because I can't do a real late one tomorrow night because I'm going to be having to get up early.
I'd like to make sure I keep my time open to fly too, because Tuesday and Sunday's it. I mean, not that I can't jump in the car on a Thursday morning because I do Thursday nights, one of the nights I work, but I just won't. Just sleep.
Right.
But just take time to get the word out about your channel being live regularly. Right, but they're working it out, but people still want to come in. I mean, I know I'm handsome, but they got there has to be some content here.
No, there doesn't, because look at Jim's show, look at Adrian's show, look at Matt's show. We don't sit and talk about drones the whole time. We just talk about whatever, computers.
I know that, but they're also more experienced than I am. And if you get into a drone talk, they can jump around, and 2 to 4 those guys are on. 2 to 4, so maybe 4 o'clock.
But see, that's the thing though, is it doesn't really matter. Even if you're the host, if you have Matt and Jim in your live stream and they start talking about something else, you don't even have to say anything. Just let them kind of carry your channel and carry the conversation. Like a lot of times Adrian doesn't even talk in his own live. He'll just sit back and listen to everybody.
I like to think I've learned quite a bit in the short period. I did a lot of research, but I'm not an experienced pilot. But I am going to get my 107 though. I got to finish taking that course. maybe that I'll combine that with the channel too. I'll talk about stuff we've gone over and tests we've done. Share that out there. But anyway, guys, David, Mike, Justin, cool as hell for hanging out with me. I think it would get boring if all we talked about was Jones. You're right.
But you see, like Jim and Adrian and Matt's channels are very entertaining. Like I can sit and watch a whole live from them if I'm not in the panel because it's entertaining. They're always joking around, having fun. Shows like
I like to think I can be funny sometimes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have the personality to do lives, though.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying is I don't like the big shows.
Of my messy garage.
Well, that's why I said I don't like the big drone shows live feeds because there's little interaction. They talk about the same stuff over and over again, and it just gets boring after 20, 30 minutes of listening to them. To me, it does.
Motorcycles with Filipino women on them. There we go. Let's talk about that.
Oh, Adrian's internet crashed at his house, and he could not get it to work. He texted me.
He hasn't been doing his channel for a while now, actually. I went to his, he hasn't been doing his stream. I went to his channel and I said, cancel tonight, like 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row.
No, there was 3 weeks ago he canceled because he was having an ultrasound done. Then he did the next week, and then he canceled last week. He canceled last week because one of his kids had a birthday to celebrate. Right. And then today his internet crashed and he couldn't get it to work. So out of the last month, he's only done one live. Out of the 4 he would normally do.
Drone show is over. Let's find something else. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to get off here, though, because I'm tired. I want to go lay down.
Throw it out there, Dave. What do you want to do? What do you want to talk about? I need to check my motorcycle. We could talk about that.
Well, I'm going to get off here. But if you want to text me tomorrow or call me, you can.
10-4, we'll do.
All right, I'll see everybody later. You guys all have a good night.
I appreciate you guys. I really do for hanging out. Maybe someday pop in, so Justin and I have someone to talk to. And I'd appreciate it. Something else. You're awesome. Good night. Good night, Mike. Thanks for stopping in.